Join us next time as we explore new green ideas and present interesting green stories and show you how some people are becoming real green.
You're watching K34QB, Vail, Colorado.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. Welcome to the show. It's Good Morning Vail on TV8. I'm your host, Liz. We have a wonderful show in store for you guys. I want to just send out a very big mention this morning. We want to send our love and our light out to Vi Brown's family and Bonnie Culpepper's family. All of us from TV8 send love and light. We have a great show for you guys. Lots of really wonderful guests. So sit back, relax, get ready, because Good Morning Vail starts right now.
Things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
The weather has just been absolutely stunning. If you have just been enjoying the fall feels like I have, then I know you're in a good frisky mood, because it's just been absolutely beautiful. Let's take a look and see what today looks like. Another gorgeous day with abundant sunshine. By 8 a.m., 39 degrees. Your high today is 68 degrees. As we take a look at the full day, few clouds might roll in by noon and 62 degrees. By 4 o'clock, it'll be sunny again and 66, and then by 8 p.m., we're going to have partly cloudy skies and 55 degrees. As we take a look right now over in Denver, it's going to be sunshiny and 79. In Vail, sunshine and 68. Sunny, partly cloudy in Eagle at 74 degrees, and in Avon, full of sunshine and 70 degrees. Your overnight low tonight is 39 degrees, partly cloudy skies, getting earlier and earlier for that sunset tonight, 6:19 p.m. with a beautiful crescent moon to take a look at. Tomorrow, another beautiful day with sunshine, 64 degrees for your high and 39 degrees for your low. By Monday, mostly sunny skies, 63 degrees for your high and 36 degrees for your low. By Tuesday, we get a 30% chance of precipitation, partly cloudy skies, 58 degrees is your high and 33 degrees is your low. By Wednesday, sunny skies, 62 degrees is your high, 35 degrees is your low. And then by Thursday, 29% chance of precipitation, 61 degrees is your high and 34 degrees is your low. That's a look at your weather. It's going to be a great, beautiful day, so get out there and enjoy all the fall. Beautiful colors. I love the fact that we have more reds and oranges this year, and it definitely feels like autumn is taking a little bit longer, which makes us all super happy and excited. A great way to spend your day today is going to be at the Avon Pumpkin Fun Run. That's right. We're going to kick off Halloween a little bit earlier, so get your costumes ready. It's going to take place today from 2 to 4 over at Nottingham Park, and we are going to have a 2K fun run. We're going to have a pumpkin carving contest and a pie eating contest, a pumpkin pie eating contest. Can you imagine what that's going to be like? Yeah, well, I'm going to go and spectate. I'm certainly not going to try it out, but it's going to be a lot of fun. So many great things. Let's get together as a community with lots of prizes for the best costume and pumpkin carving. So it's going to take place today again at Nottingham Park. Starting at 2 o'clock, let's get out there and have a fun time for the Pumpkin Fun Run. And that is going to be just a lot of fun to see your friends and family get out there and have a great time. We have a big show for you guys, lots of really fun guests, so sit back and relax, everybody. We'll be right back with more Good Morning Vail right here on TV8.
Good morning, Vail.
Lion's Head Jewelers Fossil and Mineral Gallery. Located in the heart of Lion's Head Village for over a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery boasts a one-of-a-kind experience that cannot be found anywhere else in Vail. We carry the most exquisite array of fine jewelry, high-end minerals, and museum-quality fossils. We invite you to come in and explore all the history and beauty that nature has to offer.
Hi, it's Julio from TV8 Vail. Do you ever wonder why our tagline is "There's more for you on 92"? Because we're always bringing you more. More Good Morning Vail from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. all year long. More local coverage with Vail Vibes and Covered Bridge on TV8. More opportunities to participate with new roundtable panels on mountain perspectives and our new Spanish programming block coming this fall. Find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92, on YouTube, or our website at tv8vail.com.
Thank you for watching Good Morning Vail. Have an amazing day. Get on out there, soak up that sunshine. We'll see you tomorrow right here for more Good Morning Vail. Bye, everyone. Hi, I'm Gretchen Bleshaw. You might recognize me from the Glitz and Glam with Gretchen. Maybe you hear my voice on the radio from time to time or see me out at a concert or two. I love concerts. If you see me out, the long mermaid hair, I'm almost 6 foot tall. It's hard to miss. Come and say hi, give me a high five, and make sure to watch me right here on TV8.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back, everybody. What a great way to kick off the morning. Well, we have high school sports with Robbie Whittle. Let's take a look and see what the week brought.
All right, thanks for joining us. In Gypsum, Eagle Valley boys soccer was starting to feel the pressure as the postseason draws nearer and nearer. They took on Summit High in a must-win game in Gypsum.
It was senior night at Eagle Valley, and the Devils were on the hunt for a much-needed win. They take the lead in the first half to go up 1-0 and hold heading into the half. Coming out into the second, it was a stalemate on the soccer field. A lot of good defense from the Tigers and the Devils. As the clock would wind down, this game would start to get a little chippy, but Eagle Valley would hang on and knock off Summit High 1-0. Head coach of Eagle Valley boys soccer, Andy Wheeler, joined us for postgame.
Well, Eagle Valley just got the win at home tonight over Summit with the one goal on the game. Pretty kind of like a stalemate there in the second half, but you got the job done in the first. Coach, what did you like from your team tonight? Joining me right now, Andy Wheeler, head coach of the Devils. Coach, what did you like from your team?
Relentless defense, man. And just everybody playing their role and playing their responsibility, and everybody being committed to how we practice and how we play. It's kind of that standard of like playing Devils soccer. And nobody let up tonight. I'm definitely proud of. I mean, we had 11 seniors out there for most of the night tonight.
And what does a win mean to you on senior night for your seniors?
I mean, wins on senior night are sweet, but right now, like, we're fighting for the chance to extend our season. And we're looking for, that opportunity to keep our playoff streak going. And that's what these guys are playing for right now. And over 4 years, these guys have played incredibly tough at home. They defend this home field, and they love playing for their fans. And you saw that tonight.
Yeah, you guys got the one goal in the first half. Came out in the second half. It was kind of a stalemate on defense, just back and forth, back and forth. I come out, I step on the field in the second half, and I just see the ball being punted back and forth. And I'm like, what is going on here? But what does that just kind of speak on the resilience of your defense and your team as a whole to not give up a goal and to stay ahead?
Anytime that you don't give up a goal over 80 minutes is incredibly tough, and especially I got to give hands out, to Coach JJ and Summit. Those guys are aggressive, and there's a lot of speed that you have to account for. This is one of the best back lines that I've had in the years that I've coached, and it's always been a strength of this team. Anytime, again, we're going to keep saying senior over and over again, so we're sick of it tonight, but, we had 4 seniors on that back line and a 5th playing that defensive 6, most of the night. Those are guys that have stepped into a lot of different roles. We've had a shift. We've graduated, over 20 seniors the last 2 years. It's going to put us, 30-something seniors over the last 3 years. Pardon me. These are a lot of guys that have been asked to play a lot of different positions. There's a lot of versatility. What we ask from our players in terms of soccer IQ and, what we ask them to learn on a week-in, week-out basis is nothing short of, it's a lot that we put on our kids, for sure.
Okay. And, the postseason's coming up. There's pressure on your team to make that postseason. You can't deny it. But how do you kind of push that pressure out of your mind and just focus on going 1-0 next week?
There were a couple of games this season where people decided they wanted to go out and write us off and just decided that, we're not going to let anybody determine our fate but ourselves. Anytime that we're out there on this field, I think we've got an opportunity in whatever field it is. And to be honest with you, if we were lucky enough to possibly have any postseason opportunities, I kind of like being on the road round 1, and I like that little bit of extra edge that you have in your brain when you're in, an opponent's locker room. And these kids are sharp, and I tell you, if we sneak in, if this winds up being a 32 team, I think this is a dangerous 32 team that nobody wants to play out there.
Okay. Any thing in specific you've told your kids just to stay focused, to keep them locked in on the game in front of them, maybe not what lies ahead?
The phrase devil's soccer always means a lot to our guys, and it's what we fought to try to define for these last couple of years, and it's grit and it's resilience, and it's being able to not reset but recalibrate when you need to, and that's what these guys have been able to do, and I think you saw recalibration in action tonight.
Okay, got anything you want to add, Coach?
Just proud of these seniors, man. There's a lot of amazing human beings on this team that hopefully are going to do some amazing things in this world. So,
yeah. All right, looking forward to you closing out the season. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks.
Now, heading inside the gym of Eagle Valley High, the girls volleyball team was looking for redemption against the Cross Valley rival after falling to Battle Mountain earlier this season. A win against the Huskies would mean 16 wins on the regular season for the Devils. The atmosphere was electric inside the gym at Eagle Valley High as the Devils were looking for their 16th win of the season. But in order to do so, they had to go through the rival team, who was on a hot streak. Battle Mountain is able to quiet the crowd and win the first set on enemy lines, but this won't set back Eagle Valley. The Devils return, and Battle Mountain throws it back short, where Aspen Misch finishes the job for the Devils to give them their first set win, 25-22 on the Huskies. All tied up and moving over to the third set. Another close one with the Devils on top. Battle Mountain with set point on the line, pushes it back over the net, and Ava Jamon throws down the hammer to put the Devils up 2-1. Battle Mountain starting to lose hope as they move into the fourth set, and the lack of passion seemed to set them back as they fall 12-5 in that final set. Eagle Valley gets the better of their Cross Valley rival 3-1 and improves to 16-5 on the year. Head coach Michael Garvey caught up with us after the game.
Eagle Valley Volleyball just caught their 16th win of the season tonight against the rival school, Battle Mountain. Joining me right now, head coach Michael Garvey. Coach, what did you like from your team tonight?
You said it earlier as we were walking over here, and I thought that was resilience. Coming off a loss against Palisade, having lost to Battle Mountain previously, this game put a lot of pressure on us. We don't want to lose 2 in a row. You never like losing to the hometown rival. It's one game, but we all know that it doesn't like that. So I thought we came to play today when we had opportunities, making mistakes or whatever else. I thought we did a nice job of just kind of narrowing it in a little bit.
Okay, and what does 16 wins now mean for this program?
I think it's right where we should be. I think the next 2 matches are ones. I think we can get to 18 this year, and coming in, that's about where I thought we would be. You look at the schedule, you never know who you're going to face in a tournament, but you know your league opponents. I think maybe we got a couple wins we didn't think we were going to get. I don't think we expected to lose to Palisade and Battle Mountain this year, but we're really focused on those opportunities. I think this year, those things that said we've been challenged. And so we've had a number of different times, Battle Mountain, Palisade twice, where we had to turn around and respond as a team. And I think those moments are making us stronger as we head towards postseason.
And these rivalry games, they're also really special, but at the same time, they can wreck you emotionally. What was something you were telling your girls leading up to this game, maybe, to be thinking about instead of the emotions involved in this game?
It was a little interesting. We came off a loss at Palisade. We're on October break. Give people Thursday, Friday. So we only had one practice coming in. And so we really didn't get those opportunities to talk about, is this a big game? But when you're playing Battle Mountain and you're playing your rival, you really don't need to say anything to your team. They know coming in on a game day like this, they're ready to come in and play. Everybody's excited for the moment. And we've just done a really good job over the last couple of years of just being a really headstrong team. And so I think that gives us a big advantage in this type of game.
And what does a win tonight against Battle Mountain mean for this Eagle Valley program, especially on their home turf here in Gypsum?
For us, I think it was really now taking that step that says, again, off of a loss at Palisade, regaining that confidence, getting back to saying, yes, we are the team that we thought we were. That'll be interesting, right?
Yeah,
we are the team that we thought we were. And so I think it was really good for us to not only talk about it, but to prove it and come out and do it.
All right, well, we just got the lights shut off on us, but I've got one more question for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
16 wins on the season. What's the expectation from here on out before the postseason starts?
I think it's we got a great group that really believes, that knows that we can continue to get better. And so, we'll look at things and we'll look at the aspect, but every day at practice, we're coming around and saying, what's the next step that we're going to do? What's the next thing that we're going to do in order for us to get better? Because there are places that we can improve. And so I think that focus through 2 matches, we've got a little bit longer break before postseason. We're going to try and find a couple of teams to scrimmage. And it's about continuing to get better, about continuing to learn. We're not going to be satisfied until we punch that ticket to state.
Battle Mountain going to be one of those teams you try to scrimmage with?
We'll see. A lot of times it comes off. I know Battle Mountain, Palisade, a lot of those teams play a 4-match tournament this weekend. So sometimes those teams aren't looking to scrimmage. So we've got to look around, and I want to see, as teams are finishing up, who's got a good record and who's playing well. So Vail Christian's a possibility to bring over. They've got a solid program. We may reach out to Palisade and Delta. They're both having great years. We don't mind getting on a bus if we need to. So we're trying to search for that opponent and what the right spot is for us, but we're going to keep the sword sharp.
It's funny you brought up Vail Christian, because I'm pretty sure I saw head coach Brittany Branson in the crowd tonight. Yeah. But so I guess that is maybe a good one to think about down the road. But thanks, Coach.
Yeah, you betcha. I think, again, looking at Vail Christian, we're in different divisions. We don't care. So we're supporting them, too. They're having a good season. If it works out that we can come help each other get better, we'll look at that opportunity.
It's all love for the Valley in that scrimmage.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Coach.
Yeah, you betcha.
As you may be well aware, securing a spot on a collegiate basketball roster is a tough thing to do, especially when you're searching for a place to play close to home. But 2 Oregon State players, they're looking forward to another season competing in the Pac-12 because the conference has allowed them to stay close to their roots.
All right, ladies, take a seat. How are we doing?
We're doing good.
Good.
Reagan Beers and Tamia Gardner are entering their sophomore years at Oregon State. Both believe this season will be different from the last.
This year we know what it takes to be a competitive team in the Pac-12, and we're just excited because we have all the pieces.
A year of experience on the belt goes a long way in college basketball. The duo can't wait to apply what they've learned from a season ago, but there's something else the pair is looking forward to.
Both of y'all come from Pac-12 states, Colorado and Utah, and are entering your sophomore years, but just how important was it for you to play competitive ball close to home?
I'm super excited to be able to travel to Salt Lake this year. Last year, we were fortunate enough to play them at home in a packed arena with Gil. It's amazing to play in front of them, but playing in front of our hometowns is extremely special.
Yeah, I second that. It's super fun. Part of the reason that we love the Pac-12 is that we get to go home and play in front of the people that we grew up around and the people that raised us. And so we are beyond excited to go back to our hometown this year and play them and compete there.
Beers, a native of Littleton, Colorado, and Gardner of Ogden, Utah, are excited for trips back to their home states for conference matchups. They enter the season picked to finish towards the bottom of the conference, but believe they're capable of more.
rankings, they don't mean much, but they do.
Exactly.
But I feel last year was an adjustment for everyone on our team, but I feel this year we're ready to go, and we're ready to exceed expectations.
The Beavers head to Salt Lake City, then directly to Boulder in February, where they know they can win games by playing in sync.
Make sure to keep coming back to us for all the latest coverage around the Valley and beyond. We'll catch you next time.
Good morning, Vail.
Hi, I'm Gretchen Fleshaw, host of TV8 Vail. From fashion to food, from film to festivals, experience a unique look at the boutiques, spas, restaurants, and venues that make the Valley so special. Join me for Glitz and Glam. Find it in Good Morning Vail or at our website at tv8vail.com. I can't wait for our next adventure.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Hey, I'm Cece Zach with Good Day Vail, and today I had the chance to sit down with Karen Barker from The Bookworm and Diane Lusbrook, who is an avid reader, to talk about how you become more involved in our community through book clubs. So join us today and learn more about how you can thrive in the mountains.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Make sure you tune in every day at 8 p.m. to catch Scoreboard Nation. It's an outdoor lifestyle show dedicated to your 3 favorite mountain towns, Vail Beaver Creek, Park City, and Reno Tahoe. Join us for an incredible venture. Find us on TV8 Vail, Park City Television, or at thescoreboardnation.com. We can't wait to see you there.
At Revival Boutique Med Spa, we take an integrative and holistic approach to skincare, focusing on the bigger picture when treating our clients. We use only result-driven and science-based products that contain clean, organic, wildcrafted, and research-based ingredients. From injectables, facials, to body contouring, we offer anything related to looking your best self. Find us in the Riverwalk in Edwards. For a complete list of services, visit us online at revivalvail.com. Follow us on Instagram at Revival Vail Valley. Fall in love with your skin again. There's lots to love at Revival. Mind, body, beauty.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the Saturday edition of Good Morning Vail on TV8. I'm your host, Liz. We had a very important interview this week. Kim sat down with Penny from the Vail Rotary Club, and they had a very interesting discussion on pints for polio. Let's find out all about it right now.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Now, we loved seeing Trailer Tom here on the show, but today is very interesting because we've got a wonderful person joining us here on set. You know, World Polio Day is a big thing. It's here in the month of October. I've got Penny Wilson, the chair of Impact with the Vail Rotary Club, joining me today. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I am so good. It's very exciting to chat with you. It sounds like the Vail Rotary Club really makes such a meaningful impact in the community. So tell me a little bit about it and what you all do.
Yeah. So the Vail Rotary Club is one of 3 Rotary clubs in the Valley. We're all part of Rotary International, which is an international service club of over 1.4 million members. And here locally, we do a lot of local service projects. We're known for the duck race that we put on Labor Day weekend, but we also do a lot of service projects throughout the valley. We help Cycle Effect. We've helped the Domestic Violence Shelter, Salvation Army, Food Bank, Community Market, all that kind of stuff. We do a lot of good work, but we do a lot of it undercover. So
that's great.
Yeah.
Well, I love your hat and Polio Now. World Polio Day is in the month of October. So you have an event coming up. Tell me about it.
Yeah. So World Polio Day is October 24th, and we're going to have our inaugural Pints for Polio at Route 6 Cafe. Ollie and the gang there are great. So we're going to have, starting at 6 p.m. to about 8:30, just a great social, people come and catch up before the ski season starts. We'll have a buffet. You get your first drink free with your entry, and you'll learn about polio and help us raise money to fight polio.
Well, you and I were chatting before we were on camera about polio, and tell me a bit about it. You know, it is a very prevalent disease, and we do have the polio vaccines, but what are some interesting facts that you can share?
Yeah, polio still exists. So many people think that polio has been eradicated because we haven't had it here in the U.S. And we actually did have a couple cases in New York last year of polio, and that is very scary to think that it's here. But it still exists in Afghanistan and Pakistan. Those are the two countries that have what's called wild polio circulating. And as you can imagine, with those two countries, it's really hard to vaccinate. And typically it's women health educators who go out and do the vaccinations because they can gain the trust of the women in the community to get the children vaccinated. Polio typically hits kids under 5. It affects their nervous system. And in extreme cases, kids can go from running and playing one day to being unable to move their legs or run and play the next day.
Wow.
And if you've seen the iron lung from back in the day, that was because of polio. It would paralyze the people's bodies and their lungs, and the iron lung would help keep them breathing.
Wow, wow. Now, tell me about the Purple Pinky booth.
Yeah, I love this. So at the Pints for Polio event on October 24th, we're going to have a Purple Pinky booth.
Okay.
So when a child receives the vaccination, their pinky is painted purple. So we're going to have the ability for people to get their pinkies painted purple to show support for ending polio.
And do you need volunteers for the Pints for Polio event? Tell me a little bit more about that.
Yeah, I think we've got the volunteers covered.
Okay.
But really what we need is people to come out and help us raise money and help us, raise awareness. I can't tell you how many people I talk to and they're like, well, polio is gone. It's like, no, it is not gone. It is still here in the world. And Rotary International, local Rotary clubs, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, World Health Organization, we're all working together to end it, because if we don't end it and stop vaccinating, it will explode all through the world again. So what I really need people to do is to buy their tickets, which I'll get on the Vail Rotary website, which is vailrotary.com, and come and join us. The really cool thing is, it's $30 if you buy your ticket ahead of time. It'll be 35 day of, but 100% of the proceeds are going to end polio. And the bonus is it's matched 2 for 1. So your $30 is going to be matched for $2 by the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. So your $30 turns into $90.
That's amazing. You know, you don't usually hear about it being matched so generously.
Yeah.
So it's big. And the reason you think polio is gone is because of the vaccinations and people really leaning into it and helping support. Now, speaking of, you are chair of the Impact Club. Do you have any updates for us on that?
Yeah, actually, I was at district conference this weekend, and because of the Impact Club, the Vail Rotary Club won the award for most new members. And Impact is something that I started in March because I've been in Rotary for about 9 years, and the Vail Rotary Club meets every Wednesday morning at Manor Vail at 7:30. And we have speakers, and it's a great club. But so many people I would talk to would say, well, I can't make it. Wednesday mornings is late start at school. I can't get off from work. The dues are expensive, would have all these things. So I heard about Impact and was like, that is exactly what we need. So Impact focuses on service projects. We don't have meetings unless we want to meet. We may have some socials and do different things, but we really focus on getting out and serving the community. And it's opened the doors for a lot of people to join who couldn't normally join. So the dues are less, we don't meet unless we want to, except for the service projects. And even with the service projects, we know people are busy, so it's like, if you can come, great. If you can't come, great. But we're gonna get together and do things. And it's also great for people who move to the community, because as we were talking about, Vail's can be a really hard place to move to. So it gives you an instant community. That's what it gave us. And it allows you to meet other people and do good.
Yeah, that's great. So what kind of projects have you done so far?
We did, we helped with the duck race. And then we did we put bags together for Bright Future Foundation, which is our local domestic violence shelter. So if people have to flee a situation, at least now when they go, they've got bags with basic supplies, toothbrushes, toothpaste, all of the toiletries and supplies that you don't think about, but they may not have with them. We also did birthday cake bags. So if somebody's there and they have a birthday, they can make a birthday cake. We did some spaghetti dinner bags. So it's not uncommon for people to flee with kids, so they can, make a dinner and other things in those bags. That was a big one that we did. We'll be doing Pints for Polio. We're counting that as a service project. We'll be doing food boxes for Thanksgiving with Salvation Army. We'll do something in December. So we've got a lot of things coming up too.
I love that. And you mentioned that you have a speaker series, and our very own Danielle will be speaking on November 1st.
On the 1st?
Exciting.
Yeah, in just a couple weeks. So the main club every Wednesday has a speaker come in from the community and talk. And we always welcome the community to come in. We just ask if you eat to pay for breakfast. And our impact members can also attend those meetings. So yeah, I don't remember who's coming this week, but Danielle will be there next week. And I've learned so much about the community and about other community members and the things going on in the community through the weekly speakers.
That's wonderful. So one more time, Pints for Polio. Give me all of the details. Where can we go for tickets?
So Pints for Polio, October 24th. 6 to 8:30 p.m. at Route 6 Cafe in Eagle Vale. And I'll have tickets up on vailrotary.com. And if anybody has any questions, they can always reach out to me.
Oh, wonderful. And remember, you will double your ticket and the impact that your ticket has. So $30 turns into $90. Great social event for a great cause. Definitely want to head over there. Penny, thank you so much for coming on and telling us all about World Polio Day and October 24th, Pints for Polio.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Absolutely. Now, we have a few more things on this Monday morning edition of Good Morning Vail. We'll be right back after this. Go refill that coffee cup, and I'll see you shortly.
Good morning, Vail.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Familia, estamos muy emocionados de por fin presentarles nuestro nuevo programa completamente en español, Conexión Latina, que se estrena este lunes 21 de agosto a partir de las 7 de la tarde. Por el momento, el programa se transmitirá los lunes, miércoles y viernes de 7 a 7 y media de la tarde, con una repetición de 7 y media a 8, así que no hay excusas para perdértelo. Te recuerdo que puedes sintonizar nuestra programación a través del canal 92 de Comcast, nuestra página web tvavail.com y nuestra página de Facebook TVA Conexión Latina. Acompáñanos en esta nueva aventura llena de información y entretenimiento local. No te lo pierdas.
Well, Archer and I are going to get headed on further down the trail, but I hope you'll catch up with us a little bit later. Hi, I'm Ben Roof, and I'm one of the new hosts here at TV8. I'm so excited to share all of my explorations throughout the Vail Valley with my dog Archer, where we'll be taking you to hiking trails, biking trails, maybe we'll go rafting, fishing, or whatever else we can come up with. I'm so excited to share all of that with you in my new segment, Outdoor Adventures. Don't forget to catch up with us every day right here at TV8 Vail or at tv8vail.com, because there's always more for you on 92.
Do you have an interesting hobby or skill you'd like to share for Vail Valley? We want to hear from you. We're looking for people to share their musical, artistic, culinary, woodworking, athletic, or technical talents on Good Morning Vail. If you'd like to share your talents with the community, email Danielle at tv8vail.com. Join the community conversation. There's more for you on 92.
Experience the beauty of fall on the rails of the Leadville Railroad. Take in the cool mountain breeze as you climb to 11,000 feet to watch the vibrant reds, oranges, and golds of fall come alive. Enjoy delicious hot beverages, learn some history, and relax with family and friends. Even your pets can enjoy a ride on the train. Offering daily trips, the weekend specials sell out fast. To secure your seat, book today at leadvillerailroad.com.
Bursts of color, falling leaves, blue skies. That's what we can expect for today. A beautiful fall afternoon. Sunshine everywhere. By 8 a.m., 39 degrees. Your high today is 68 degrees. And as we take a look at the full day, sun goes in and out a little bit. By noon, partly cloudy skies and 62. By 4 p.m., sun pops back out again at 66 degrees. By 8 p.m., 55 degrees and partly cloudy skies. As we take a look at the I-70 corridor on our way over to Denver, 79 degrees and mostly cloudy skies. In Vail, 68, 74 in Eagle, and in Avon, 70 degrees. As we take a look right now, your overnight low is 39 degrees, a beautiful crescent moon, partly cloudy skies. Your sun will set tonight at 6:19 p.m. Enjoy that full day before the sun sets. Tomorrow, lots more sunshine. 64 degrees is your high, 39 degrees is your low. By Monday, mostly sunny skies. 63 for your high and 36 degrees for your low. By Tuesday, a little bit of cloud coverage comes in, and we have a 30% chance of precipitation. 58 degrees on Tuesday for your high and 33 degrees for your low. And then by Wednesday, sunny skies again. 62 for your high and 35 degrees for your low. Then by Thursday, it's 29 degrees for your high, partly cloudy skies. 61 degrees is your temperature for your high and 34 degrees for your low. Now we have a great children's book that we're going to tell you about right now, and it's called Edda Extraordinaire. It sounds really fun. It's for the kids, and there were two authors of that book, and Kim had a great interview with them. Let's find out what that book is all about and see if you want to get it for your children.
Now, I'm excited about our next guest, the brand new children's book, Edda Extraordinaire. It is such an exciting book. I've got the authors joining me today, Rhoda Ahmed and Sharnae Gordon. Ladies, how are you?
Great. Thank you so much for having us.
I'm loving
We
the
are
Bella.
extraordinary.
I love the energy. It looks like you guys are having so much fun this morning. So talk to me about Edda Extraordinaire. It was published today. So who would love to tell me a little bit about the premise of the book?
Go ahead, Rhoda. You want to go? Yeah. So Edda Extraordinaire is this beautiful little girl who does everything ordinary and extraordinary way, just like our kids, our daughters. So our daughters love dress up. They love leaving the house with boas and feathers and bracelets and gloves, and they were just larger than life. We used to say our daughter lived in her own Broadway show growing up, but we never found a book where the character looked like them. So that's kind of how me and Sharnae bonded, that we wanted to create a character-driven book. And then we're mindful of the times we're living in right now. That is heavy times for being a kid, and we just wanted to create something that gives a little light and love on every page.
I love that. You know, as a child myself, I used to create and dream and do all of the fun Broadway plays and things that would entertain my family. Now, Sharnae, tell me a bit about the collaboration. So how did the two of you meet, and what made you decide to collaborate on this delightful new children's book?
Yes, absolutely. So Rhoda and I actually met on social media, on Instagram specifically, and we had both been following each other for years. I was a huge fan of her picture book, May Among the Stars.
But I also knew that Rhoda has her own publishing company, High Tree Publishing. And I had this idea for a picture book. And I shared it with her. And then we decided to create our own fictional character. We decided to name her Etta Extraordinaire. And as Rhoda said, we bonded over our daughters who loved to play dress up when they were younger. And that's really how the story came together.
I love this story. Now, Rhoda, tell me, you mentioned your daughters. Both of you have mentioned your daughters at this point. But how did they collaborate? Did they give you influence and ideas? Did they tell you what they liked as you went through the creative process?
Yeah, I mean, really, my daughter is in college now. So I was telling that she's in a different life space now that we were creating it. She was like, Mom, whatever you want to do. And then I would pull all the pictures as inspiration, while Charnay's daughter was very, very helpful. And she's like, no, yes. I don't like the stocking. The tutu dress should be a different color. Like, she was I would say our A&R, our PR, our creative director. So she really was, there was so much love from her creating this. So I really appreciated that.
Absolutely. No,
yeah, when we got the cover illustrations from the illustrator who did the amazing illustrations in the book, she presented us with a few different cover ideas. And my daughter, she actually chose the cover for the book.
Oh, that's so exciting. So she's very invested in this process as well. It's a gorgeous book cover, by the way.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
You.
So I was digging around, and it looks like there are some fun activity resource guides. So how did you decide to make this book a little bit more interactive, other than just reading it and seeing the beautiful pictures?
Yeah, absolutely. So there are activity sheets that can go along with the book. There's fun stickers, but also we just wanted to make this a joyful experience for all of the readers who read the book. And the book is really centered around joy. And that's really kind of how we came up with that.
Absolutely. Well, the two of you emulate joy in just the conversation that we're having now. Now, Rhoda, tell us, where can we go for more information? What do you hope that fans get out of this book as well?
Oh, great question, Kimberly. I hope that, we are in a time where everyone's wondering what we can do, how we can contribute, and we are of service to kids and storytelling. So I hope that people and parents and children still love books and read, but that sacred little moment when you're in bed and you have your kid and your arm around your kid, and it's a silent moment of just reading and connecting, and it might seem like an ordinary moment, but it's an extraordinary one they're going to remember forever. So our hope is that just do what you can with the love you have. And if you can find Etta Extraordinaire anywhere books are sold. Support your local bookstore. We love local bookstores. But yeah, that's our hope. Our hope is just adding more joy and light and love to the world right now.
Well, it's an excellent book, and I'm so excited to see how it impacts future generations and adults alike, because I was watching the trailer. It's just a beautiful story. Thank you, ladies, so much for bringing some additional joy to the world. We really appreciate you both.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Kimberly.
Good morning, Vail.
Hi, I'm Ben Belgrad, and I'm the owner of Drinking Vessels here at Bat Country Studios in Minturn. And I've been in the Valley for 7 years. I moved to the Valley because a friend helped me to get my vision off the ground, building my glass studio here, and being so close to snowboarding. So here at the studio, we're acting as a broker for 50 to 100 artists from around the country. We also offer glassblowing classes, and we bring many artists from around the country here to be able to work and create art collaboratively and be so close to skiing and all the activities we have here in the Valley. Here at Drinking Vessels, we specialize in handmade glass drinkware from artists around the country and around the world. Some of these are produced as more of an item you could get in sets and kind of get different color options as time goes on. And some of these are completely one of a kind and really high-end art that's unlike anything people have seen before. While I'm an artist myself here at the studio, I'm representing between 50 and 100 other artists from around the country. And most of these artists are able to spend most of their time working on their art while we help handle their marketing and their sales and the distribution and representation, allowing them more time to focus on their art. That's really my privilege in running this business, is creating that support and providing that platform for this big group of artists that are part of a movement that's very important to me.
Join us to raise money to fight polio. The inaugural Pints for Polio is October 24th at Route 6. Buy tickets at vailrotary.com. Donations are matched 2-to-1, so come out and make a difference.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. I'm your in-studio host, Liz. We have a brand new director of the Vail Performing Arts Center. That's right. We want to welcome Cameron Morgan to the area and to his new position. He sat down with Gretchen this week and chatted about all the great things that he has in store for us. Let's find out what it's all about.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. I am very excited. Cameron Morgan, who is the new executive, I almost said producer, director, there you go, of the Vail, take two, there you go, of the Vail Performing Arts Center is here with us. How are you doing, Cameron?
Fantastic, Gretchen. So happy to be here.
I am so happy you're
Beautiful
here too.
day.
And I'm laughing because I kept on saying the executive director, not producer, because I've been so proud of him. We've been talking off couch. It's such a big honor. Executive director of Vail.
I know.
You have to
it's
be
huge opportunity and something I can't even express how excited and grateful.
Yes.
And
I mean,
just
I feel
incredible.
excited for you. I mean, it's so neat too. And we were speaking off couch that you're young, and seeing someone young come into this and just own it and be so stoked, you can feel that the love for the Vail and how excited you are about all the events.
Absolutely. I know growing up in musical theater, I
Yes.
had a career as a professional dancer. So this
You didn't,
position.
wait, let's rewind. You did not tell me this as we were talking off the couch. You're a professional dancer as well.
Quote unquote retired.
Wow.
Yeah,
Cameron,
I had a
cool.
huge,
Okay.
really incredible, fulfilling career there.
Yeah.
Kind of pre-pandemic mostly.
Okay.
But this job and a job like this has been a long-time goal, a long-term goal
Wow.
for a long time. So
cool.
to have this opportunity to step into this role is incredible.
How does that feel when people ask you, what do you do? And living in Vail, right? It's a moment in itself, but oh, no big deal. I'm the executive director of the Vail, one of the most beautiful spaces in the world. How does that make you feel?
I mean, it's such an easy facility and job and team
Right.
to be so proud of.
Right.
It's such an incredible place that the team is so strong. I mean, for me, like I'm still figuring it out.
Right.
And I'm so grateful I have so much support within the community, within the organization, within the Vail Valley Foundation and the VPAC. So it's a dream come true.
And it's so cool, Cameron, because I'm going to brag about you a little bit. So people already love you. They'll love you even more. So sweet. As we were talking, you keep on bringing up your team, which I love. It's not just, oh, I'm doing this. You're like, I have amazing people. I have all these people helping me. I love that about you because it's a team effort, especially at the Vail, where it's, a world-renowned space.
Absolutely. Well, and I'm sure you know Owen Hutchinson
Yes.
is the former executive director. He's now stepped into a new role
Okay.
for the VPAC, which is his first real artistic director.
Wow.
But the work that he has done over the past few years, bringing the VPAC through the pandemic, out of the pandemic,
Wild.
building that team,
Yeah.
it's so remarkable, and it's given the position in the VPAC such momentum,
Right.
and such an energy that it's allowed me to be able to step in
Step
and
in
say,
with grace.
okay, I'm could take a little bit of time for me to figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
But it's such a smooth operation. You know, like I said, the team, they're working on 6 different timelines.
Yeah.
They've got the show tonight, the show the next week, the show in 6 months.
Right.
And they do it all so flawlessly.
So cool. And I love that you said that too, Cameron. I think that's a big point that I don't always think about is during the pandemic. This could have been all gone right now. And it's the love and the support and the, quite honestly, the passion of people to really have it still here is a big deal. So.
Absolutely. There's so much investment and passion within the community.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody in Beaver Creek, everybody here in the valley loves the VPAC. It's such a
100%.
beautiful space, incredible shows, and that magic that you have when you come through those doors.
There's nothing like it. I agree with you. When I first met you, Cameron, he didn't know who I was. I just saw him and I was waving. You're so sweet. Like, hello, random stranger. Love that about you.
Thank you.
It was really cool because Foy Vance, I went to go see this show and there was a man sitting next to me from Denver. So I thought, and not that that's a big moment because people come from around the world, but just that pull, you know, we think of it as like a small community thing. No, the Valar, they're world-renowned artists that are dying to get in there.
Absolutely. And every artist that I've met since I've been in this role
Right.
now for 3.5 weeks,
Yeah.
they all come off stage, they feel the magic in that room, the energy in that room, and they say, okay, when are we coming back?
I love that. I love it. And I'm not going to give away any secrets, but we were saying that one of the artists was so excited and said, this is the most beautiful rug that I
That's
love.
right. That's right. I think that the artist, to remain unnamed,
Yes.
I think they like touched the rug like 3 times during their show. I don't blame them.
I know, right? It's stunning. Well, and that's the thing that's so cool is hearing people, maybe a first timer or like someone that's come for years. It feels like you're almost in, I don't know, like someone's home watching these huge, I mean, a real nice home.
Right.
Don't get me wrong. But watching these big named artists or even maybe some up and coming artists, like we were just talking about a certain someone again, you know, that you know right now, their name's out there, but in 3 years, like you said, you're going to be begging, like, please come back, please come back. Yes.
I know, it's such an intimate space, and to be that close, there's not a bad seat in the house.
There isn't. That's true.
I will watch the shows, I'll introduce the show, and then hightail it up to the balcony.
Yes.
Just to sit there and perch over the rail.
Yes.
And it's so intimate and such an experience to get to enjoy that.
It's so special. Well, and it's interesting because as we were sitting here, I was trying to think because I've been to so many shows. Music is my life. I love it. But also the Nutcracker, and we were saying a lot of the shows that come in for families as well. Blues Traveler, it wasn't Blues Traveler, John Popper came during or at the very end of COVID. We were all wearing masks. It was one of the first shows. And I remember looking at people and people just sobbing. And the Valar was that moment for them of connection and bringing music and life back into people. And it just has such a special, I think every single human being, safe to say, that goes there has a moment, a memory. I've seen friends graduate there from Colorado Mountain College that it brings back. And it's pretty special.
Right. It's such a like key piece of our community.
It is.
And it is so the source of so many special memories for so many people.
Yeah.
And like kind of going back, it's such an easy place and job and thing to be proud of.
I love that you said this because I'm like, Cameron, he walks in, I'm like, you're the executive director. Like, has it hit you yet? Like, it's a big deal. And you're so sweet, so humble. You're like, everyone's helping me. It's my 3rd weekend. And I love that I said, you know, what exactly does it entail? That's a big title. And you're like, I'm still learning. Gretchen,
right.
How are you feeling? Are you really feeling just confident and good? And
yeah, I mean, like I said, so much support, so many mentors and within the team, within the Vail Valley Foundation who really have been championing me and continue to champion me in my work. So it feels really incredible to have that level of support. But yeah, it's a lot of information.
Oh my gosh.
And we mentioned earlier, I was like, how do you not get pulled in 15,000 different directions? Because there's so much excitement, so many things and opportunities to pursue. But just getting the first 3 weeks and continuing on is just really for me to wrap my head around everything and everything that's coming up. But I mean, the winter season is nearly here.
Oh, yep. I
There
will
it
be
is.
at Darlingside this Saturday.
That's right. That's right. We've got 3 more shows coming up this week.
Cool. Oh my
and
gosh.
then kind of moving into the winter season.
Oh, and I've heard amazing things about the Legend Has It. A lot of
Yes.
people, even out of towners, have been hitting me up. I'm a huge skier. Love
Well,
skiing.
and to get kind of a sneak peek of The Legend Has It, another Teton Gravity Research film coming up this Friday.
Yeah.
Just Flying High Again. It's a snowboarding
That's
film.
right, yes.
And I will say this,
Yeah.
it's going to be the first kind of real presentation of our brand new projector system.
On Friday.
On Friday night,
Okay,
6:30.
cool.
And this projector, our friends at Beaver Creek Resort Company really
Okay.
helped us afford this and fund this
I'm
system.
excited.
It's state of the art. It's beautiful.
Okay, and this is like its big
It's going to be its
moment,
big debut.
right? Big debut.
First real test drive of it.
That's
And
awesome.
I've seen a few of the kind of test drives.
And you can see a difference.
Oh
huge
my
difference.
goodness.
That's so
Stunning.
cool. Oh, I'm so, it's funny, Cameron. I was just about to say I'm ready for winter. The leather pants, I'm ready. And it's 60 some degrees out. What the heck? Like,
I know. Goodness. Well, that after, a foot of snow a few days ago.
I know. And why am I always so shocked? I've been here for a long time and I'm just like, you never know what you're going to get in these mountain towns, but you do know at the Valar it's going to be amazing because it's just such a cool space. Well, I have one last question, and not to make you feel blush or embarrassed or blush or anything, but for people that are young people looking up to you being like, wow, like how cool that you're the executive director of the Valar. What kind of what kind of support or moment, can you tell them just words of advice to get to, because you're such a passionate and obviously awesome human. How did you get here? What should they do?
Yeah. We can get into very, very specific things. I
Right.
think the biggest thing for me has been, and this is not always easy,
Right.
but is bringing your true self
Love
to
that.
whatever you do.
Love that.
And by sharing that with the work you do and the people you work
Right.
with and the work that happens around you, that's what allows people to become your champions.
I love that.
I didn't get here really by any merit of my own as much as having people that believed in me and supported me
I love that.
to get me to this place.
I love that. Well, Cameron, I think we should add, you should be a motivational speaker to your whole thing because you're great. You're an awesome human being. I'm definitely going to see you Saturday. Oh, maybe Friday and Saturday.
There we go.
I'm really excited. So, Cameron, where can people go to check out all things Valar and get tickets, etc.?
Absolutely. No, our website, valarpac.org, as well as you can call the box office from 11 to 5 any day. That's 970-845-8497.
That's impressive. You're impressive. Cameron Morgan, we are going to see a lot more of you. I'm having you back here. Good morning, Vail. We have more to come of the show, so keep it right here for more. Good morning, Vail.
Good morning, Vail. Good morning, Vail.
Join us in exploring the everyday lives of community members here in the Vail Valley. Hear their inspiring stories of how they came here, their contributions to our community, and why they chose to call this place home. We want you to be one of our neighbors. If you would like to be featured or nominate someone to be featured, please send an email to danielle@tv8vail.com. We look forward to featuring your story right here on TV8.
Welcome to Street Magic. I'm Elizabeth Stanton with some of the most terrifying stunts, extraordinary extreme escapes, and the most amazing cutting-edge magicians you'll ever see in one show. Get ready to have your mind turned inside out. The hand is definitely quicker than the eye.
It's fake!
When you're in Vail, you're in vacation mode, and you need a flexible home tour experience that fits into your schedule. We've transformed how you view and buy homes in the Vail Valley. With immersive, cutting-edge technology, you can explore properties 10 times faster. In our lounge, we guide you through this digital world on a 16-foot screen where you can imagine your next home in comparison to your favorite recreational spots. Say goodbye to multi-day home tours and hello to a quick stop between your other plans. That's the power of the immersion theater.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Make sure you tune in every day at 8 p.m. to catch Scoreboard Nation. It's an outdoor lifestyle show dedicated to your 3 favorite mountain towns, Vail, Beaver Creek, Park City, and Reno, Tahoe. Join us for an incredible venture. Find us on TV8 Vail, Park City Television, or at thescoreboardnation.com. We can't wait to see you there.
You're watching K34QB, Vail, Colorado.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the second hour of your Saturday edition of Good Morning Vail on TV8. I'm your host, Liz. In this next hour, we have some special guests coming. One of the brand new hosts of a really cool new show, The American Dream. Dina Erickson will be here with us, and Shar from the Humane Society with a furry friend, and to let us know about a new training program that they have. So get ready, everybody. Your second half of Good Morning Vail starts right now.
Things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back, everybody. Here I am right now in the Good Morning Vail TV8 Weather Center, and we're going to take a look at our beautiful Saturday. Abundant sunshine, everybody. By 8 a.m., 39 degrees. Your high today is 68 degrees. We have winds coming at us 5 to 10 miles per hour. 39 degrees by 8 a.m. and sunny skies. By noon, it'll be 62 and partly cloudy. Then the sun pops back out about 4 o'clock. 66 degrees. By 8 p.m., 55 degrees and partly cloudy skies. Over in Denver, 79 degrees and partly cloudy skies. In Vail, pure sunshine, 68. 74 in Eagle with sunshine in Avon, and 70 degrees. As we look right now, our overnight low is going to be 39 degrees, partly cloudy skies. Your sun tonight will set at 6:19 p.m. As we look at the full week, sunny skies tomorrow, 64 degrees for your high. Monday, mostly sunny skies, 63 degrees for your high and 36 degrees for your low. By Tuesday, we have a 30% chance of precipitation, partly cloudy skies, 58 degrees for your high and 33 degrees for your low. By Wednesday, sunny skies, 62 degrees is your high temperature, 35 degrees is your low. And then on Thursday, 29% of precipitation, partly cloudy skies, 61 degrees is your high, and 34 degrees is your low. And that's a look at your 5-day forecast and your full weather here on Good Morning Vail on TV8. Now, we have a great show in store for you, and I want to let you know about a couple of things coming up because we have some Halloween celebrations on the midst. On the 28th of this month, between 8 in the morning and noon, it's the 8 p.m. and 12 midnight rather. It's the Minturn Community Fund annual fundraiser. Johnny Schlepper, his band is going to be heading that whole thing up. It's going to be a lot of fun at the Saloon in Minturn. Brand new stuff going on over at the Minturn Saloon, so you get to see the new gig, and there's going to be prizes for Halloween costumes and so much more. So definitely make your way over. It's all Minturn Matters through the Minturn Community Fund, and it's their annual fundraiser. Then we have something else taking place on the 31st. It's the 31st annual Trick or Treat Trot taking place in Vail. That's where they put the little orange jack-o'-lanterns outside all the stores, and all the kids get to go and trick or treat. They get to wear their costumes and have a great time going through the village and just having a wonderful experience with the entire family. So trick or treat trot taking place in Vail on Tuesday, October 31st. So we're going to get yourselves out there. Have a great time with the entire family. So many fun things coming. It's the Halloween month, and we have so many more things to tell you about. We'll be right back with more of this and so much other great things happening in our community here on Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
TV8 is serving the community 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, delivering content in all sorts of mediums. Take us with you on the go, as Good Morning Vail and Good Day Vail are now available as podcasts. You can find us on Spotify, Apple, and Pandora. And don't forget, you can always find TV8 on YouTube, tv8vail.com, and all of our social media platforms. Just another reason why there's more for you on 92.
My name is Tyler Alvarez. I work here at Sweet Basil in Vail. I'm a bartender here. I originally came to Vail to snowboard. I slept on my sister and my cousin's couch for what was supposed to be a week, turned into 2 months, and then I found my own spot, and then kind of made friends and worked different places in the valley and kind of just fell in love with it more and more every single day, and ended up finding my way to Sweet Basil through some friends who worked here and all the great things that I heard about it. And yeah, I've been here for 4 years now. It's hard to wake up in Vail and be upset when you look outside. It's just beautiful. My favorite part about working at Sweet Basil is definitely that I could be proud about everything that we're putting out, whether it's food, drinks. We also get to be really creative here. The bartenders, the whole team here, we workshop our menus every season, so we'll start with a spirit or an ingredient, and then we get to be really creative and make a whole project of it. And then when we get the final product, it's a drink that we're all really proud of for the whole menu, and that's super fun, just being able to be creative and work with new things. And the most fun cocktails to make, though, are definitely the ones that we get to create from scratch. When people take a sip and say, oh my God, this is delicious, or they just love it. And that's probably the most fun for me, the creativity behind it and making unique cocktails. That, for me, that would be the most fun drink to make, just the one that you start from scratch and then people are excited about. I'm Tyler, I live and work in Vail. Come see me at Sweet Basil.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. I'm Liz. I'm your host for Good Morning Vail on TV8. It's Saturday morning, and I have somebody super special sitting on me. Well, that would hurt. No, sitting on the sofa with me, everybody. Now, this is Dana Erickson. I know, it's terrible. You wear so many hats, and now you have a brand new hat to put on. So I'm really excited for you. This is something that's really exciting for you and something new and different. We are talking about the American Dream. This is a show that's been on for 10 years in over 80 markets, and you have become one of the hosts here in Vail. So I just want to explain to everybody what the show is about, what your role is, and how everybody can experience something really new and exciting.
Yeah, so it is exciting.
Yeah.
American Dream TV started in San Diego about 10 years ago, and it's on in 80 different markets. And earlier this summer, they sent a message to some Vail area brokers inviting us to be hosts of the show. And so now the show has come to the mountains. And it's on Sunday mornings, generally other streaming platforms, etc. But we hosts in the Vail Valley, and it's myself, Dee Dee Dickinson, Heidi Bentz, Doug Landon, and Caroline Wagner.
Okay.
And we are the experts
nice.
Of the lifestyle and the life in the Vail Valley. So the show is really a lifestyle show. It's a happy show, happy messages, and it's hosted by realtors. And we can focus on listings if we want, but it's really just about things to do and see and experience when you come up to Vail.
So it's not necessarily a show where you're showing houses and you're not talking about the housing market here.
No.
You're actually just taking people on a little journey throughout Vail.
Yeah, it's really about the lifestyle, but we are the experts, so we get to, focus and show. And we can do a listing segment if we want, but that only is about 20% of our segment, so to speak.
Okay.
So it really is a lifestyle show, a happy, real show hosted by realtors.
It's interesting that they selected real estate agents to do that, but I mean, hey, who doesn't know the Valley more than the people that sell the homes out here, because you're always out and about, and so you see everything.
Yeah,
you're
exactly.
Just completely wrapped up in that.
Exactly. And we live here and we experience it,
Yeah.
and then I think that's the draw is to
Right.
bring in others that want to come and live and experience it too.
Well, I heard you had over 33 million views in August alone.
Yeah, it's
that's insane.
It's huge. It's like I said, it's Emmy nominated. It's Telly Award winning. It's across all kinds of platforms because not a lot of people have cable anymore, right?
Mhm.
We're live streamed here right now.
Right. Yeah.
So there's just a whole plethora of ways to watch the show, and it's kind of a big thing.
Now, I know Dee Dee as well, so did you guys do any hosting together, or is it all separate segments?
Well, so in the beginning, there's 6 brokers here in Vail on the platform, and in a city like maybe Denver, there might be 15. So we're pretty host heavy right now. And we went through a little snafu because they had us split into 2 groups, and they had 4 brokers in one group and 2 in the other. And by now, moving forward, evening it out to 3 and 3, we're able to not overlap and be on the same episode. Dee Dee is on the episode with me tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
Did I say it's on TV, Channel 7 in Denver at 11 a.m., ABC. But so in tomorrow's episode, Dee Dee and I are back to back talking about Vail, but talking about very different things.
Right.
We have different interests, different personalities. She does showcase a house, and it's just our content is different.
Well, I'm sure, but that's what makes it unique and individual for each one of you. Now, I know Dee Dee is into horses and things like that, so she can go on to that side.
Yeah.
What sort of stuff do you share with everybody?
So I had a great filming segment. I started at the Snow Sports Museum and interviewed Jennifer Mason, or Jen Mason as she's called. And then we went to 10th Mountain Whiskey with my guy Ryan Thompson, and we were really talking about the 10th Mountain Division influence that they have had in the creation of Vail Resorts and resorts all across the country.
Which they have. I mean, so many people do a lot of things in retrospect to the 10th Mountain Division, whether it's through the 10th Mountain Whiskey or just an event or a fundraiser alone.
Yeah, exactly. And really, it's if we didn't have 10th Mountain Division soldiers come back from the war and settle here and dream of ski areas, I don't know that Vail would be here.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
It's amazing how that happened. Thanks, soldiers.
Yeah, exactly. And so I'm filming again next week. I film every other month.
All right.
And it's like a 2-month cycle. We film and then they edit and deliver. And so we do that throughout the year. And on Wednesday next week, I'm filming at Kimosabi in Vail. I'm bringing in my cowboy hat. We're going to decorate it a little bit and put some branding on it. And then Kenzie Broderick, who's at Kimosabi, we're going to walk through the village in our hats, and we're going to go over to Bully Ranch, which is an appropriate Western venue, and possibly have a mudslide.
Nice. Just don't spill any on one of those hats.
Yeah, right.
Oh my goodness. You have to rent something out to buy one of those, but they're so beautiful and they're all custom made.
Yeah.
So that's what's really cool about that place over there.
Yeah.
I have just been excited to have you on here about this. You have so many things that you do here in our community between Ski Girl. And that is a really wonderful thing that you guys have, that you've had for how many years now?
5 almost.
5 years.
Yeah.
So you have to check out Ski Girl online, and then you can get one of your fantastic beanies and all the other things. But we are here today just to chat about this. And you're a realtor in the Valley as well, so people who are looking for a home, first home, second home, special home, whatever it is, you can also check Dana out for that. And what does it feel like? I can tell you that my first experience sitting down here on the sofa being a host of TV8, thanks to Danielle who gave me the opportunity, I realized once I was doing it, I fell right into it and I loved it. And I didn't feel scared. I didn't feel nervous. I felt like it was something that I was meant to be. How did you feel when you first sat down to do it?
Well, I've actually had some on-camera experiences, even
other than being my guest,
even coming here, you know. In a previous professional role, I was sometimes on TV in the Twin Cities in Minnesota. And I've just had some leadership roles, whether I've been, you know, board chairs of organizations, nonprofits, I've emceed fashion shows. I kind of somehow have a comfort in front of the camera. But it was amazing when I had a watch party on Thursday night at the Snow Sports Museum, and I had some friends there, and we started the show, and everyone clapped and cheered, and you know it was fun to watch. And you know you're critical of the like, oh, my mouth did this, or I need to look at the camera differently, and you know. So I have some tips for my next filming.
Okay.
But the other thing was, in the end, when I looked out and I saw all of my friends and supporters, literally I got emotional and like, you know, was thanking them. And because, I mean, I have such a group of people cheering on me that it was very, very special. But I don't know. I think maybe I missed my calling and should have been a TV host or something. Because I do all right with it, and I'm pretty good on the fly. And
well, you know what? It's never too late to do anything. With that smile of yours, that big, beautiful, beaming smile, you cannot mistake that for your face. But I have to say that I'm really proud of you, and I'm really happy that you jumped right into this role, and it's just something new. And you feel like it does something for our community, and it brings light to Vail in a bigger way?
Totally. And that's the thing. It's really not about me, you know. It's about the small businesses that I go in and interview or visit with and get to showcase. You know, one that I hope to do in the future is Billy Doran and his dinosaur museum and fossil posse. And, you know, we get to kind of talk about some of the little treasures or unknown secrets that don't get the focus of, you know, the big in-town Vail attention, so to speak. So it really is about the business owners, the businesses, the little tips and secrets, and then too just showing this wonderful community to the world. I mean, to 33 million viewers.
Man,
you know, it's just pretty exciting that we were chosen as a location to tell our magical story.
Well, number one, I think Vail is one of the most magical places to ever be, so why wouldn't we want to tell our story to 33 million viewers? And it's just an exciting experience for you and Dee Dee and all the other people that are going to be part of this show. It's called The American Dream, and it's going to be airing tomorrow on Denver.
ABC in Denver.
ABC on Denver at 11 in the morning. So be part of the 33 million that tune into that. And no pressure. You're going to feel nervous that all these people are going to be watching you. That's cool that you had a watch party so everybody got a chance to see the show before it aired. So you get a little sneak peek and everything like that. But you're bringing light to Vail, which is a beautiful thing, and the entire world can see what we're all about. And then you can pop us on there.
Absolutely.
Pop on TVA. We have to be part of this.
I tagged you this morning on my social media.
Yay!
And the producer knows we're doing this. So he wants to see the clip when we're all done. Yeah.
See, that's wonderful. And producer, you know what? You're going to come and sit on this couch with us one day as well. That's right. We're going to have him over here, and we're going to check it out and have a great experience. But I'm really excited for you. You know, nothing seems more exciting about our community than bringing light to Vail and all of the wonderful things. And the mom and pop stores. We have to shop local. We have to dine local. We have to just really be all about local. So that's what is exciting about that. And I'm just happy to have you here today, Dana. And thank you so much. It's the American Dream, everybody. Dana is one of the amazing hosts. Tune in tomorrow at 11 a.m., ABC Denver, and of course, all of your other online channels. It's the American Dream, everybody. We have Dana here on Good Morning Vail on TV8, and we'll be right back.
Good morning, Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Familia, estamos muy emocionados de por fin presentarles nuestro nuevo programa completamente en español, Conexión Latina, que se estrena este lunes 21 de agosto a partir de las 7 de la tarde. Por el momento, el programa se transmitirá los lunes, miércoles y viernes de 7 a 7 y media de la tarde, con una repetición de 7 y media a 8, así que no hay excusas para perdértelo. Te recuerdo que puedes sintonizar nuestra programación a través del canal 92 de Comcast, nuestra página web tvavail.com y nuestra página de Facebook TVA Conexión Latina. Acompáñanos en esta nueva aventura llena de información y entretenimiento local. No te lo pierdas.
Pascal.
And I'm Andrea Jackson. Welcome to Life, Love, Shopping. Have any personal stories you can share?
Do I? Yes, I do.
So even though you work with some good deals, too good to miss on flash deals now, check this out.
Studies show spending time outdoors can help with depression, lowering blood pressure, and overall health and happiness.
Show. We are feeling good today. Great show on the way.
Absolutely. Welcome to our show. I'm Suki.
I'm Scott.
And we are feeling good today. You know why? Because we had a great show.
When you're in Vail, you're in vacation mode, and you need a flexible home tour experience that fits into your schedule. We've transformed how you view and buy homes in the Vail Valley. With immersive, cutting-edge technology, you can explore properties 10 times faster. In our lounge, we guide you through this digital world on a 16-foot screen where you can imagine your next home in comparison to your favorite recreational spots. Say goodbye to multi-day home tours and hello to a quick stop between your other plans. That's the power of the immersion theater.
Welcome back, everybody. It's a really busy morning here for your Saturday edition of Good Morning Vail on TV8. I'm your host, Liz. Now, I have two special beings on the sofa with me. Shar from the Humane Society, the Eagle County chapter, and who is this sweet little shaking baby?
This is Slavia. She's one of my dogs.
Hi, baby.
Yes.
She's camera shy right now. She'll get better. She'll get used to it. Shar, I asked you here this morning because you guys have something really terrific going on at the Humane Society. Number one, you're an amazing organization. They take care of all of our pets and find homes and just do so many wonderful things. I know you work with the Eagle County Shelter. You guys are all one big happy family. I want to thank you for being here this morning. But you guys are doing something very special at the Humane Society. You have a brand new training program.
No, it's actually not brand new.
It's not?
It is 30 years old.
Wait a minute. But why is it coming to light now?
I think just social media and
it's like
getting
all
out
of a sudden
there and
coming to light. I mean, to me, I thought it was new because you have the whole big thing coming up, and there's just a lot of attention towards it right now. So let us hear exactly how this training program goes.
So it goes for 6 weeks. And the first week, we don't have people bring their dogs. So we can give a little presentation on dog body language, how dogs learn, all those good kind of things. And I brought Slavia, my dog, because she's the queen of giving calming signals. Have you ever heard of calming signals?
No, what is that?
So it's a way dogs communicate.
Okay.
Obviously, they don't speak.
Do they speak?
And so if you see her, she's blinking her eyes.
Is that anxiety?
No, it's a calming signal. She's
Really?
licking her lips.
Really?
Yeah. And
Tell us more.
they use the calming signals to calm themselves down as well as calm people down or other dogs. It's how they communicate. And there's about 30 of them. Usually what you see first is the blinking of the eyes.
I see that.
Licking of the lips, turning of the head. They'll scratch at their collar. Yawning is another one.
Okay.
So there's about 30. People can Google them. They're also called stress signs or distance increasing signals, meaning if they're meeting another dog and they're, whoa, you're coming in too fast, and they give up some of this language, the other dog will slow down.
So dogs really do communicate with each other.
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
So
absolutely.
This is an example that I'm curious about. When my husband and I sit down to dinner, we'll have our dog there. And if we're watching a friend's dog or something like that, our dog literally communicates to the other dog to lay down while we're eating. And if they lay down real still, they'll get something afterwards. And I feel like she's telling them this because no matter what other dog is there, they do the same thing she does.
Yes, so she's giving her language. There can be things like stiffening of the body and, no, you're not going to do this.
Wow,
or,
this is crazy.
I want to take this ball from you. So it's been about 30 years since the calming signals come out. And so what I see a lot when we get called about our training class is usually people have all of a sudden behavior problem. And I get this a lot that all of a sudden my dog lunged and snapped at somebody.
Okay.
Never done this before.
Right, I do hear
It came
this.
out of nowhere.
Right.
Well, in reality, it did not come out of nowhere. The dog has been communicating, I don't want that person to touch me. And so if we allow people to touch your dog when they're uncomfortable, they're losing the trust in me that I'll take care of them, and they have to take matters into their own hands.
So what signs do we see for a dog that we don't maybe know as regular people, that we don't understand that we're not seeing certain signals?
And you can look up a lot of videos on the calming signals, but you're going to see the blinking of the eyes, the licking of the lips, yawning, turning the head away, sniffing the ground all of a sudden, like there's this magical new scent right there. So if a dog is not actively trying to meet somebody, you should not pet them. And the owners shouldn't let people pet them if they're uncomfortable. And then they won't have to take matters into their own hands. So that's kind of how we start our training class, is teaching people how to read their dog's language.
That's important.
Yes, because the whole relationship is how you get a well-behaved dog. If you've got a good relationship and they have trust in you that you take care of them, everything else kind of falls in line.
That makes perfect sense. And I was thinking to myself when you said that, the dog would probably trust you a lot more if you can pick up on its signals and the actual motions that it's doing.
Yes.
If you can associate that with what the dog is feeling, then it's going to know that it can trust you because you've got it down with your dog, a little bit of communication without saying a word.
Exactly.
That is remarkable. So that's the first step. And then what other things do you guys do for the training process?
So that's the first week, and then the rest of the 5 weeks are people with their dogs. We usually have about 20, 25 dogs in the class.
Okay. Oh, really?
Yes.
And you keep them all together and everybody behaves.
Yes, and dogs aren't allowed to touch each other. Dogs are working on different things. They might not be good with other dogs.
Right.
And there's 4 of us. I'm a certified professional dog trainer, have been for 18, 19 years.
Wow.
And we have 3 other volunteers that have been helping with our training class for 10 years. We also have another certified dog trainer, Emily. So we're there. People get one-on-one, not just a group class.
Right.
We provide both. And we use a lot of pattern games to teach things like walking nicely on a leash. And it's all positive reinforcement. Science has shown that is the best way to train dogs, is positive reinforcement.
No yelling at them, because it just makes them fearful.
Yes, and different things like one thing a lot of people get frustrated with is if their dog's off a leash and they don't come when they call them.
Yeah, that recall is hard.
Yes, and so we do teach that in the class too. But she's
staring at Ben with the camera like nobody's business. She's such a star. Look at that.
We call her the princess.
Oh my God, she's. I can't get enough of her. She's so. That is the cutest thing I've ever seen. She's like, okay, I've had enough of you, Ben.
Let me get a little further away.
I can't get enough. She's the star of the show today, everybody. Look at that sweet baby.
So we cover a lot of different, things, and teaching dogs to walk nicely on a leash. We
now,
use
let me ask you a question.
Game.
I see people walking around, their arms extended, the leash is not slack at all, and they kind of just seem to let it happen. I don't see people trying to correct this.
Now, I also teach people to not do that, even if their dog is pulling, because if you've got a big dog, obviously.
Yeah, the little is a little bit
pull
easier.
Me over. But if you're reached out like this and your dog's pulling, you can lose your balance very easily. So you always want to hold the leash
close to your body,
to your center of gravity.
That makes sense.
I can hold a really big dog.
Right.
Barking,
I've noticed too, if you pull
like
in this way, it's also a matter of control.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, we teach that in the class, and pretty much what anybody needs, of course, sit down.
Right.
The
basics.
The basic stuff. We teach touch. And if I teach anything to a dog, the one thing I would do and do first is touch. It's the easiest thing to teach a dog, and they pick it up really quickly.
She just touched.
Mm-hmm.
That was it.
Because she knows it. Except for her word is Ruka.
Ruka.
Good girl.
Good girl.
Yes.
Now, I have a question for you. There's a couple of things. What's the difference between a dog trainer and a dog behavioralist? Is there a difference? Because people get confused sometimes.
There's different levels of things people can do, or getting a college degree in animal behavior, master's degree. I myself, my credential is certified professional dog trainer, but I don't do a lot of training. More what I do is work with fear animals and modifying behavior.
Okay.
But I wouldn't necessarily be considered a behaviorist without, certain degrees and stuff.
So it's really about a schooling.
Yes.
But you probably could do just about anything.
Training and behavior is so linked together.
I agree.
Yes. So and what we're getting out now is veterinary behaviorists, which is really great because they can help with maybe some medication that might help a dog with some issues, whether it's anxiety, fear, or even aggression. So, it's important. We love people coming to our class. It's really about teaching the people.
Yeah.
And as socialization for the dog with humans and dogs, even though we don't allow contact, you're still in the same room.
Right. Well, I think you just nailed something that people have to understand, that they're not only training our pets, they're training us as well. We need as much training as the dog, because the dog, if it doesn't respect us and we're not doing things properly, then the training goes out the window. We have to be as informed as the pooch, and we have to really be on our game and keep all of the training ongoing.
Yes. I mean, we do Ruka, which is touch, a couple of times a day, just reinforcing it, sits or downs or stays. And just a few minutes a day, your dog is having fun because they're getting rewarded for doing the right thing.
Yeah.
And it's good mental stimulation. And one thing, there's a couple really important things. Do you have any idea how much dogs should sleep in 24 hours?
I heard like 18 hours.
It is.
Yeah,
yes.
it's crazy.
18 hours for most dogs. By breeds, they can vary a little bit. And if you're dealing with a puppy, they need closer to 20 hours. And
so they're up for 4 hours a day.
Yeah, so probably at least one call a week is a puppy that's grabbing things, grabbing at the leash, grabbing at people with their mouth, getting the zoomies. And what we've all heard the toddler screaming in the store and the parent says he needs a nap.
So you think it's
that
lack
is
of
nap
sleep?
time. Oh, it absolutely is.
Oh my God, this is amazing.
But what people do at that point, they think, oh, needs more exercise. And then you make the situation worse. And so you can, just getting a puppy on a schedule, if those behaviors keep happening, I see this a lot, now the dog is in the habit of doing this.
Mm-hmm.
And so we have to correct some of those habits as well as make sure they're getting enough sleep.
Wow.
But when dogs are tired, they use their mouth. And so really important for people to make sure they're getting enough sleep.
That's something so huge, you guys. I didn't know this until several months ago about the amount of time that your dog needs to sleep. But if you're thinking it's acting out, it could use more rest.
Yes.
That's insane.
And she was a puppy. We've had her since she was about 4 months old. And she could not just go lay down and go to sleep somewhere.
Unbelievable.
We would have to put her in a crate like it is nap time. And she would just start flying all over the place. And
like they don't get it yet, but then they realize and they lay down.
So sometimes we have to help them. A foster puppy I recently had, I rarely see this, would get tired and just go plop on the floor and go to sleep.
I love that. Yes. So what you're saying is basically we have to keep more attention on our pets, pay closer attention, give them more rest. Now, I'm going to have to wrap up, but let everybody know when they can get these training sessions. How can they find out all about that?
Yes, so they're every 6 weeks on our website. People can sign up. There's the different sessions going out till I think next June right now. So Eagle Valley Humane Society.org. If a class is full and somebody's having a really serious problem, they are welcome to call me. My number's on our website and my email address, humane@vail.net.
Well, Shara's been with the Humane Society here how long?
It'll be 25 years.
25 years. I've known you since I moved here 15 years ago, and I think you're just a remarkable person. You do such a great thing for all of the pets out here, and I'm glad that you work closely with the Eagle County Animal Services. The Humane Society is just an incredible altruistic organization. Check them out online and go look at Shar's website and find out all about the great things that they do for the training as well as taking care of pets in need. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Thanks for
having me. Does she have a little trick for us to close out?
Ruka?
Good girl. There we go. I'm going to give her a big camera shot.
Yes.
All right, and we're going to close out right now. This is Ruka, everybody. This is the cutest little girl. Thanks to Shar from the Humane Society being on here on Good Morning Vail, and we'll be right back.
Good morning, Vail.
Hi, it's Julio from TV8 Vail. Do you ever wonder why our tagline is "There's more for you on 92"? Because we're always bringing you more. More Good Morning Vail from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. all year long. More local coverage with Vail Vibes and Covered Bridge on TV8. More opportunities to participate with new roundtable panels on Mountain Perspectives and our new Spanish programming block coming this fall. Find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92, on YouTube, or our website at tv8vail.com.
Lion's Head Jewelers Fossil and Mineral Gallery. Located in the heart of Lion's Head Village for over a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery boasts a one-of-a-kind experience that cannot be found anywhere else in Vail. We carry the most exquisite array of fine jewelry, high-end minerals, and museum-quality fossils. We invite you to come in and explore all the history and beauty that nature has to offer.
Hi there. Are you ready to explore famous neighborhoods from New York City to Kentucky? Watch The Neighborhood with host Nicole Newman. Featuring famous people, unique history, and delicious places to eat and drink. Our viewers get an inside personal look at each neighborhood. With each episode we learn, grow, laugh, and live like a local, not just a visitor. Welcome to The Neighborhood. Check your local program schedule and tune in.
Good morning, Vail.
Your Saturday edition of Good Morning Vail continues right now in the TV8 Weather Center. It's going to be a beautiful day, everybody. So much sunshine. Absolutely beautiful. Don't forget to wear your sunscreen. 39 degrees as of 8 a.m. 68 degrees is your topper of the degrees today. Lots of sunshine in our midst. By noon, a couple of clouds will roll in. It'll be 62 degrees. By 4 p.m., more sunshine, 66 degrees, and sunny. By 8 p.m., 55 degrees, and a couple more clouds will be rolling in. In Denver today, nice and warm, 79 degrees, and sunny skies all the way around. In Vail, 68 degrees. In Eagle, 74, and in Avon, 70 degrees. Now we're going to see what the overnight low will be. It's going to be 39 degrees tonight, your temperature. Crescent moon and partly cloudy skies tonight, and your sun will set tonight at 6:19 p.m. as we take a look at your full week. Tomorrow, more sunshine, 64 degrees for your high and 39 degrees for your low. By Monday, partly sunny skies, 63 degrees for your high, 36 degrees for your low. Then on Tuesday, more clouds roll in and 30% chance of precipitation on that day, 58 degrees for your high and 33 degrees for your low. Then the sun pops back out on Wednesday, sunny skies, 62 degrees for your high and 35 degrees for your low. Then by Thursday, 29% chance of precipitation, partly cloudy skies, 61 degrees for your high and 34 degrees for your low. That's a look at your weather. Now we have an interview to show you. One of the members of the group, Polly Santo, they're playing at the brand new 2nd Street Bar in Eagle tonight. Let's take a look at the interview and get all revved up for the musical experience that we're going to share this evening.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. I have Mitch Melodia of Polly Santo with me. I am super stoked about this, all the way from Denver, Colorado, playing this Saturday night. How are you doing, Mitch?
Doing well, thank you. Yeah, so super stoked for that. Yeah, we'll be playing this Saturday at
2nd Street. Super stoked. And are you guys one of the first bands, I believe, to play there?
Fortunately.
That's really cool.
Breaking it in.
How did that happen? How did this whole connection come to be?
Instagram's an amazing thing, I will say. Yeah, because we've gotten like half a dozen gigs of just like different bands. Like, hey, we really like your sound, and they're like, thanks, we really like you too. We got an opening here. You want to play Friday? You want to play Saturday? So that was actually a similar thing with 2nd Street.
Really
they
cool.
Found us. They started following us. And it was just like, hey guys, could we potentially play? I was like, yep.
You're like 100% yes. You're like Vail playing music, win and win. And Second Street is dope. Have you been in there?
Yeah, I just got to visit last night. It's got a beautiful view of the hills, nice outside patio, food truck there is incredible. So yeah.
And it has a beautiful story behind it too. I'm sure that they'll let you know, but it's a very dear, loving space for all of us in the community. So to have your amazing music there is a win-win. We're really excited.
Yeah,
so,
stoked for it.
Mitch, let me know what kind of music you play, Palo Santo.
Hey, so I mean, it's like it's more definitely in like the rock umbrella, but there's like a lot of genres that go with it now. Like I mean, touch of reggae, some progressive elements. We'd love jazz, like getting a little funkier. So trying to have like a good cohesive blend while still doing like a few different styles.
Right on. And what does the name mean? I was wondering. I didn't want to Google. I don't do that anymore. I just ask. No more Googling.
That one was a kind of cool combo. So our other player, guitar player Skylar, he came up with it. In music, there's a concept called polyrhythms. Like you could have a 3/4 time over 4/4, so like 1, 2, 3 over 4/4, and like that a polyrhythm aspect I think is really cool. But there's a really sweet smelling wood out there called Palo.
Oh, I know about that. That's what I was wondering.
Palo Santo. Palo. So yeah, we just kind of combined those two. And it's funny with the combo, it actually like translates to like saint of many. We don't think that way about ourselves by any means.
The truth comes out. The truth.
Yeah, but music potentially being a saint and or like help to a lot of people, that we can definitely get behind.
I love that. Sure. I'm super into that. So you guys are playing Saturday. What time again?
Yeah, we were originally scheduled for 5. I was talking more with Brian, the owner. We're going to push it back to 6 to like 8:30 and just try to maybe get a bit more evening crowd in there.
Awesome. Second Street, Saturday. Awesome.
Yeah.
Are you going to play some music for us? I'm so excited.
Yeah, so definitely looking forward to that too. It's very stripped down. The full band sounds a lot fuller, but
I know. Do you feel like the pressure is on Mitch a little bit?
A little bit, yeah, because it's interesting. Like playing shows is one of my favorite things to do. Yeah. Karaoke scares the heck out of me.
Really?
Because I don't have a band, I don't have other people out there, I don't have my instrument, and it's just like, it's just
Mitch,
you, so.
You and I are birds of a feather, because just as you saw when I had to sing on this couch alone.
Oh God.
Yeah, and I'm a radio DJ and I work here, I'm a host of Good Morning Vail, and I'm fine, but that scares me, so I'm here for you, my man.
Thank you. So I'm not
I'm
the
here
only
for
one.
you. You're about the only one.
So it's definitely going to be a little chiller tune of ours, but crazy enough, this was actually one back from high school.
Right
in my very,
on.
very first band, just kind of adjusting the lyrics along the way. So
I love it.
See how that goes.
He'll kill it.
Coming undone, moving towards more peacefulness. Lately, I feel like we're making something worth saving. I'm just coming undone, and I'm fine, hitting the gold mine. And now I'm on my time, I'm just coming undone. tongue. I'm just coming undone.
Woo! That was amazing.
Thank you,
oh
thank you.
my gosh, Mitch. Mitch can sing. That was amazing.
A little bit.
And then, while you were playing, Mitch, I looked over to Kevin and I was like, he's amazing. That was brilliant. You were not nervous, be honest.
No, I definitely still was.
You slayed. That
Thank
was
you.
so
Thank you very,
good.
very much.
Mitch, Pali Santo. I am stoked this Saturday.
Yeah.
All right. And
we're very stoked, too.
6-ish. We're
Mhm.
saying 6-ish.
6-ish to 9-ish.
Okay, this is
somewhere
how
around there.
impressed I am about you. I am going to Darlingside, true story at the Valar. I don't know if you know them, the singers.
No.
I'm going to come before to see you. You are brilliant. You're
Sweet.
so good.
Heck yeah.
And how
Nice.
many people
Like
in your
that.
band? Because I know
5-piece.
5.
So,
Okay,
yeah, good
rad.
full sound there.
And are you
Nice.
playing all originals, some covers?
Mainly originals,
Right
yeah.
on.
We trying to dust off some like Halloween covers we're doing for like an upcoming show.
Right
so,
on.
yeah, gonna try to mix
Ah.
those in, but a lot of originals there, which I'm definitely happy about.
Mitch, you are brilliant. Pali
Thank
Santo.
you.
I'm a new
Thank
fan,
you.
man. You got me. I mean, I'm going to
Got
put you
one
on the
more.
radio now. I'm like, we
There we
got to
go.
talk. Awesome. Well, I hope everyone comes out this Saturday night. 2nd Street we love. So come say what up to Mitch. Give him a high five. And keep it right here. We have more Good Morning Vail to come.
Good morning, Vail.
Suki and Scott show. We are feeling good today. Great show on the way.
Absolutely. Welcome to our show. I'm Suki.
I'm Scott.
And we are feeling good today. You know why? Because we had a great show.
Join us to raise money to fight polio. The inaugural Pints for Polio is October 24th at Route 6. Buy tickets at vailrotary.com. Donations are matched 2-1, so come out and make a difference.
At Revival Boutique Med Spa, we take an integrative and holistic approach to skincare, focusing on the bigger picture when treating our clients. We use only result-driven and science-based products that contain clean, organic, wild-crafted, and research-based ingredients. From injectables, facials, to body contouring, we offer anything related to looking your best self. Find us in the Riverwalk in Edwards. For a complete list of services, visit us online at revivalvail.com. Follow us on Instagram at Revival Vail Valley. Fall in love with your skin again. There's lots to love at Revival. Mind, body, beauty.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Make sure you tune in every day at 8 p.m. to catch Scoreboard Nation. It's an outdoor lifestyle show dedicated to your 3 favorite mountain towns, Vail Beaver Creek, Park City, and Reno Tahoe. Join us for an incredible venture. Find us on TV8 Vail, Park City Television, or at thescoreboardnation.com. We can't wait to see you there.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome to Elevation Beaver Creek. I'm your host, Gretchen Pleshaw. I am so very excited. It's a gorgeous day, and I have my new friend, Andrea, and I'm going to get this right, Rodemaker, and she is from Vine Tours, all things Vine Tours. How are you doing today, Andrea?
I'm doing great. It's great to be here with you today at Beaver Creek.
Gorgeous, a gorgeous moment here. I feel like we're dressed for the fall, but it feels a bit like summer. We were both just saying the sun is beautiful, the leaves are popping. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. The sun feels so great. It is so beautiful here in Colorado.
So, Andrea, is this your first time to Elevation Beaver Creek, or have you been before?
It is not our first time here at Beaver Creek. We came last year and we had a blast, so we're here again to enjoy the festivities and hear some amazing singers.
So Andrea and I met last night, and we have our favorites. I'll let her say her all-time favorite singer thus far.
Coffee was the best.
Amazing human being, amazing singer, and we kind of just started talking. We were taking pictures with the various artists, and I know that you own Vine Tours. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Of course. So we own Vine Tours Transportation in the Napa Valley. We service all of Napa and Sonoma County, and we custom curate wine experiences for our guests. So all they need to do is come to Wine Country and get in the car and enjoy.
I am so excited. When we met, you're like, you have to come, and I'm like, I'm there in my mind already.
Love it.
So, Andrea, what is your favorite thing, I guess, about this whole event? You know, Elevation, as my shirt goes down, I'm excited. Elevation Beaver Creek, you know, there's wines, there's music, there's good people, good fashion. What is kind of your favorite thing about the whole event?
Well, we love that there's Napa Valley wine here, of course, but we're here for the artists. We get to see new up-and-coming artists, and last year we saw Lainey Wilson, and then she won New Entertainer of the Year, and she's just come so far. So we're excited to see the singers, you know, go on the same journey, and you know, there's some that are so amazingly talented, and we know they have huge careers in front of them. So it'll be fantastic to see where life takes them.
I love this. And also we bonded because we both have the glitter and the lip gloss and like the big moment. Yeah, the lip. What have you seen some fun fashions around here? Because I know it's like wine, fashion, music. What is your favorite like thing that you've seen thus far?
Well, we love the cowboy boots. I should say cowgirl boots, because the ladies are bringing it with their cowboy boots. So that's my favorite fashion accessory. But there's some fun coats and hats.
You're awesome, Andrea, and I know a little birdie let me know that Michael Franti is going to be here today. Are you excited about seeing? I have he's a friend of mine, so I'm super excited. Are you guys stoked? Who are you most excited to see today?
Well, I'm going to say Michael Franti because I met him at the Taylor Swift concert in Santa Clara in 2019, and my girlfriend is a huge fan of him as well. Okay. So she introduced me to him at that concert, so I'm excited to see him again.
I am not surprised. I know he is surrounded by beautiful souls, and you're definitely a beautiful soul. And I'm never going to forget your name, Andrea Rodemaker. She told me a cute way to remember. Andrea, thank you so much. And I think I'm going to have to take a trip to Napa Valley and see you.
We can't wait for you to come out to the Napa Valley.
Keep it right here. We have more to come from Elevation Beaver Creek.
Oh, hi. I think I'm back, everybody. Good morning, Vail. Thank you so much for tuning in. I was not listening. Sorry, everybody. I want to thank our guests for being here this morning. We had Dana Erickson from the American Dream and Shar from the Eagle County Humane Society with her adorable little pooch. They are doing training over there, so check them out as well. It's just been a great morning. Don't forget, everybody, today is the Avon Pumpkin Fun Run, the 2K over at Nottingham Park, starting at 2 o'clock. Wear your costumes, have a great time. There's a pumpkin pie eating contest, a pumpkin carving contest, and so much more. Please enjoy the rest of the week. Tomorrow I'll be in, and we have some great guests from the Minturn Saloon. It's going to be another wonderful Sunday show. And that's about it. We'll be back again tomorrow. It wraps up your Saturday. Get out there and enjoy the beautiful, beautiful fall day. All the colors in the falling leaves, and crunch some leaves under your feet and just have a great Saturday. Enjoy, everybody. I'll be back again tomorrow for more Good Morning Vail right here on TVA.
See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Are you looking for